Hello friends, today we're gonna make a Valentine's Day pop-up card. Okay, get ready to wow your mom, your dad, someone special. They're gonna be mad impressed by this. Okay, so first you need a piece of paper. I'm using kind of a large one. Fold it in half, and I'm actually gonna fold this in half again. I'm using a little bit thicker cardstock, but you can use like computer paper, whatever you want. All right, now I'm gonna cut it down that line because we actually need 2 cards. I'll explain later. Okay, you can put this one aside for now, and we're just gonna work on this one. So for this project, really what you need is maybe a glue stick, pencil. I love a Sharpie. Sharpies fix everything. I use double-sided tape, but you can get away with just using the glue stick. I prefer colored pencils, but you could use crayons or watercolors or whatever you want. And a little extra paper. If you have construction paper that's colored, great. If not, white is perfect as well. All right, so this is essentially gonna be your card. Now, what you need to do to get started is figure out what little creatures you're gonna put on your card. Today's lesson, we're gonna make love bugs, but you could put anything you want on there. So, what you have to do to get started, on the folded side, the side that has the fold, this is really important. On the side that has the fold, you are gonna cut a couple of little lines. So you can make these go as long or short as you want. Okay, so I'm gonna make one right there. Now I'm gonna make these kind of thin. And you make sure you do the line to the same length. Cut the line to the same length. Okay, now I am gonna make 2 more over here. Okay. Now, when you open your card like this, you're gonna have these little lines, which you can't really see right now. We can always add more later. You're gonna kind of pull them out, pop them with your finger from the other side, pull them out, kind of squeeze that little fold right there. They look like 2 little legs. Put a little fold right here, and a little fold right here. Now, fold the card down. When you fold it down, it's gonna have those empty slots. When you lift it up, it's gonna have these little ski jumps, which you're then gonna put something on the face of it. And when they open your card, you're gonna have a pop-up. Okay, so right now, we're gonna put that aside, and we're gonna make some little creatures for the front of that card. I'm just gonna walk you through how I would do the love bugs. I'm gonna go right for the Sharpie to save a little time, but I recommend using a pencil. So first I'm gonna make a little cartoon type butterfly. All right, so I'm gonna draw a circle for the eyeball, and then another circle, like cartoon eyes, another circle behind that. I'm gonna do some black interior. Oops, I just made another spot. All right, now from right here, you're gonna scoop it down and bring it up to where the other eye is. Put a little half smile in there. This is gonna be for a butterfly. Down here, a little shape like that, and then into like a long point. Okay, now on that little body, you can make some little lines. Now for the wings. This wing, you're gonna bring way up, kind of squiggle it down and in. Now a little V, come on out, squiggle it, and up. Now I'm gonna add a little extra design on here, maybe some circles. All right, now I'm gonna make some little antennas. Now the other wing is he's kind of sideways, so the other wing is coming from behind. Same thing, bring it in. Now back out. Okay, now that same little design if you want, so it can be symmetrical. Okay, then you would color this little guy. We'll step onto that after. So I'm just using some scrap paper for this. All right, now on the other one, you would want the other little bug to face this bug. So I'm gonna make a bumblebee. So eyeball, kind of the same way. another circle that's behind that one. A little sort of half circle, a little bit of white in it from the eyes. A couple of goofy antennas. A little head. Half smile, just to make him adorable. Now for this part of his body, I'm gonna make the black section, and then we're gonna make his behind section. And this is the part that is yellow and black stripes, so add a couple of stripes on there. Okay, now just put on some legs. And don't forget his cute little wings. All right, so our little friends are done. Now you would color them in. I'm gonna color mine in with colored pencil. So, voila, I'm that fast. Okay, so this is how I colored my butterfly, and this little bee, I didn't quite cut him out yet because I wanted to show you how we recommend cutting it. It's too complicated to cut right to the edge of the black line, so I'm just gonna kind of border it a little bit. Makes it easier, and I kind of like the little white outline. I'll show you what I mean. All right, so now we have our little friends. Let's get this card back over. Get your glue stick out. Now you're gonna position your little creatures. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right here and a little bit of glue right here. I'm gonna get my little bumblebee on and my little butterfly on. Right on the front, just like that. Squeeze for a couple seconds to make sure they're on there good and tight. So when you close and open, they pop up open like that. All right, now I'm also gonna add, because it is Valentine's Day, it's supposed to be a little love bug, love in the air, I made a little heart. So now this is when you can have fun and decorate. So we're gonna put a little bit of, because I wanna put it behind, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. I know that seems weird, but I need another glue stick. A little bit of glue on the front of my heart. And I'm gonna add it, I'm gonna put it between my two bugs. Okay, so this is what my little portrait looks like so far. All right, now I'm gonna add, I'm gonna cut another one of those lines. So these are my two lines for my bugs. They're already in there. Now I'm gonna cut a third one, and I'm not gonna make it as long, and I'm gonna make it actually a little bit skinnier. Make sure it's the same length on both sides. And now remember, it'll be right here. Pop it out with your finger. Bring it down. Push hard so it has a nice strong fold. Okay, now I have a third little one, and it's a little shorter. See, it doesn't stick out quite as much. Okay, now I made a little flower to stick on there. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Sorry, this is hard to maneuver. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the front, and I'm gonna stick my flower in. Runaway glue stick cap. Stick my flower on just like that. Now it has a little three-dimensional aspect to it because the flower is behind and the bugs are in the foreground. Now what I was talking about before is you can decorate the background here. You can draw right on the paper, and you can also draw in the foreground here and write your little message. So that's the little bug pop-up card. Hello. And then the reason we cut the second one, so nobody will even see those openings, those holes. You're gonna glue or double-sided tape this to this, okay? You're gonna just put a little double-sided tape right on here, and or glue it to that, and then under here, a little double-sided tape. So it looks like one whole piece and you don't see those holes or those empty spaces behind the card. Okay, there's your little pop-up card. Now, if you wanted to put different creatures, I also made a sample with some llamas. Okay, you can put a little something on the front of the card too, Happy Valentine's Day. And you can make some little llamas like this. This is what I was talking about decorating the back, adding some little ones that stick out less than the others. Foreground, background, and you can add something on the bottom. All right, have fun, good luck.